Hey, this is Vilko from Barefoot Bushcraft. I want to thank you so much for tuning into this video. Today we're here to talk about the Russian Plash Palatka, which is basically, it's just a tarp. Like literally, that's all it is. It's got a bunch of 90-degree corners. It's just a tarp. But they've done some things to this tarp to make it a really unique piece of kit, which is great for 21st century bushcraft, even though this is actually from the Cold War era. So the first thing the tarp can do is it has all kinds of cool little buttons on it. And you know that that is Slavic because they looked like little tiny cucumbers. So how cool is that? That's really awesome. But this is what it looks like when you wear it as a cloak, like this, right? Kind of looks cool. Kind of wonder, does it sort of make you look, does it make you look a little Jedi with this? And it has a hood, which is kind of neat. So if I were to remove my hat here and put this over, it has a sloppy hood that you can kind of tuck in like this. Just like that. There we go. So again, it's sloppy. It's not really designed. It's designed for the military, so it's not really designed for us to wear like in a non-military environment outside the forest here. But there we go. How cool does that look? And check this out. It even has like the little hole here for your hand. So there's little there's little buttons you can do up here. So again, it has those little pickle buttons, and the pickle buttons go in through here. You can do them all up and you still have a hand free. I'll demonstrate that. Here's what it looks like with it all done up. And you got your, you can hold your lightsaber here like this. How does it look? Does it look Jedi? Because it kind of feels like it when I wear it. And then again, this was, of course, if you had a firearm on you, you could use it for that. But that's kind of what it would look like, yeah, if you use it as a cloak. So I definitely have used this as a cloak in bad weather. So, of course, if it keeps the rain out, it keeps the wind out. Both work the same interchangeably. So this is really great under windy conditions. I can do it all up. I can still have my cane or my walking stick, or if you're a hunter, your rifle hanging out. And here you go. This is what it looks like. One of the other great things you can do with the Plash Palatka, turn it into a shelter. So let's do that next. Let's turn this into like your emergency bushcraft shelter. You're gonna lay your Plash Palatka on the ground. You're gonna straighten it all out. And you see this is the back. There's a toggle. You're gonna just take that toggle, undo it, make it nice and square. So it lays nice and flat on the ground. There you go. A couple of things that are going to make my life way easier putting the tarp shelter together is some bank line, paracord, natural cordage, whatever. This is paracord, and some metal stakes if you have them. If not, I'm in the forest. I can whittle and create stakes, but metal stakes will help. And let's get to it. So first thing I'm going to do is find my corner. I'm going to take my stake because I happen to have aluminum stakes. Going to put it in the ground right there as best as possible. Now, if I have something to baton it with, I don't know, axe or a piece of wood, I mean, I'm in the forest, I can do that, but this ground's nice and soft. Now, I want to find the opposing end like this. So that is going to be right there. So that opposing end over there, and then we're going to go and pick this up and get it ready. All right, so I have that end all staked down, and this is the opposing end here. You can see. You can use whatever is your favorite cordage. This is paracord. I'm going to put it, because I trust this grommet, I'm going to put it through the grommet like this, and then whatever knot you want. If you like fancy knots, put a fancy knot. If you can't tie knots, you tie lots. Okay, and then I'm going to start to lift this up. Now I'm going to take the stick that I found in the forest. This one has a nice little bit of a crotch on it, so I'm going to use that crotch as an opposing end, basically like that. Now from here, now we'll get to the next step. So there you have it, plow point shelter. I'm inside it. It keeps the wind off as long as the wind is coming from behind me. It's going to go up over the top, and basically that's it. You can sleep however works for you. When I sleep in these, I sleep with my face in the back, kind of like this, just to keep the most amount of stuff off me, because it doesn't bother me if my feet get wet or cold or anything like that, because that really doesn't happen. But that's that. There's Plow Point Shelter. Once again, I want to thank you so much for tuning into this video. I am Vilko for Barefoot Bushcraft. please consider subscribing.